Hey guys, I'm Louis and welcome to my latest video. So, finally bringing to you my Uncharted 4 Spoilercast. Basically, if you haven't seen already, I did a non-spoiler review and I talked about what I was going to be doing in this video, and essentially it's going to be, well, I briefly mentioned it and then there's another update video about sort of the whole thing, but basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through, I've got about 8 or 9 different sections of the game that I thought were sort of significant and were like the best moments of the game, and then I played through the game and I filmed my reactions to just the whole game, and basically you're going to be seeing my reactions from the certain sections, so like the opening or specific things that happen in the game. I'm just going to take you through and then I'll sort of give my opinion on each bit and then on the whole game as a whole. But I have to say this is the best game I've ever played, like just ever. I don't even know if the game will ever beat this. Possibly Star Wars Battlefront 2, if they do it right, maybe it could, but at the moment Uncharted 4 is just the greatest game that I've ever played in my life. So let's kick it off with the opening. Here is my reaction to the opening of the game. Oh, bloody hell. Oh shit. Oh, the graphics, mate. But you what? It's went from, oh my god, from the cutscene to the game to, oh, for fuck's sake, I'm driving a boat now. Driving a fucking boat now. Wow. Well, that was dramatic. Now obviously the opening takes place, it starts you in the middle of the game, sort of thing, like a fairway, and it starts you and you just in this sea, and there's a big storm, you're being chased by boats and you're trying to get to the island, and Sam and Drake are just sort of, there's a bit of banter, and then Sam actually quotes something from a past game. Something, I think a ship blows up or something. Oh, there's a guy with a rocket launcher and he tries to sort of take your ship down, but ends up blowing up his own ship, and Sam says calm as a bitch, and obviously that's what Nathan Drake says in Uncharted 2 during the opening actually of Uncharted 2, which also started in the middle. I was hoping that they was going to do that. I thought that'd be a really good way to do, sort of throw you into the action so that you sort of left wondering how the hell did they get to this crazy thing that they're doing. And I think it's a very good technique in a lot of media, whether it's sort of books or films or sort, just to get your attention, because obviously you want the person to carry on playing, you want them to carry on watching or reading or whatever it may be. And I just thought they really handled that well, and it's just a great opening. Next we have Sam's death. Obviously we knew this was going to happen. It's sort of the big plot thing that Nathan thought his brother was dead for all these years, and then he comes back randomly. But the way that Sam appeared to die during their prison escape was just, it was really, really emotional, and here's my reaction to that.
No. No, come on!
What the fuck? What?
The other arm! No!
Oh fuck.
We gotta move.
Oh no, he's still down there!
No, he's gone. Come on, the boat's just beyond the wall.
No, I can't. Can't leave him behind.
Nate, your brother is dead. Either come with me or join him. Just have it your way.
Oh God, no.
So yeah, I got quite emotional. I mean, I didn't cry or anything, but I was a bit shocked. I didn't expect it to happen that way, and it was just really shocking. And it's just the first time that I've ever seen Drake really, really, really emotional. Like the only other time is when he thought Elena was going to die in Uncharted 2. When Sully died, but he had all the mind control, sort of the hallucinogen playing with his mind, and he didn't really know what was going on. But it was a true reaction. Like you saw him cry. Like I've hardly ever seen video game characters cry like that. It was only recently. It's like, I mean, with The Last of Us, obviously there was some tears in that, but it was so real, and it just hit me hard. It was just like, wow, it's as good as it would be in a movie or something like that. It was incredible, and it's really sort of hit me hard, I guess. So the next section in the game that I want to talk about is the A Normal Life chapter, which essentially shows you what Nathan is up to, what he's been up to since his quick treasure hunting. And you do the underwater level, which was the chapter before, I believe that's called the Malaysia job. You do sort of a salvage rescue sort of thing, you try and get some supplies. I think it's copper wire or something they end up salvaging in the end. It's something they can sell. But it just shows what his house looks like. You start off in his sort of attic area, in his loft, if you will, if you're an English person. And yeah, there's just so many cool little things. There's a mini statue of the one of the statues that you climb on Uncharted 2. There's a coin from Uncharted 1. There's pictures. There's letters from characters like Chloe and Sully. There's pictures of Nate and Elena. There's all this crazy stuff, and at the end, right at the end of this part, you see a Nerf gun on the wall, and if you go up to it, you pick it up, and he pretends that he's in a gunfight, and he shoots these little targets. There's pictures of like the descendants from Uncharted 1. There's a picture of Lazarevich. There's a picture of the sort of Yeti Guardians from Uncharted 2. It's really, really cool. Oh, there's the Jinn from Uncharted 3 as well. That was really, really cool, just that bit. And then obviously it was just showed the charm of Uncharted, and I really, really loved it. And here's my reaction to this very thing.
Really did your homework on this one.
He's so fucking
The
talented.
search area would make a hell of a find. Son of a bitch. No way. You are going with the others.
Feels. There's anything really cool in here, like A Normal Life.
Climbed your big brother some years back.
Oh my god, there's so much cool stuff in here. Like, literally, that's crazy. There's so many.
Yee. One of the stranger things I've collected along the years.
So many like throwbacks. I'm seeing if there's any Easter eggs around. Francis Drake. Books. Which you can't really see what they say. No, nothing really. Oh, what's this?
Spanish doubloon found in a German U-boat in the middle of a jungle. Who would have thunk?
It's from Uncharted 1, the coin.
Sir Francis Drake takes a bullet for Sully.
Oh, the diary, Francis Drake's diary that Sully used to deflect the bullet.
Look at us.
A picture of Elena, Nate, and Sully. Found this on my own camera. The way I have it. The nostalgia's killing me. Just brings back so many good memories of just the other games. And oh man. What do we got here?
Shambhala.
Ah, Shambhala. It's the diary from it, I think.
Miss you, pal.
Picture of Nate and Tenzin, oh my god. Oh, the feels. The feels. The feels. I wish I could show you guys all this, but like...
So many men killed each other for a piece of this.
As if you still got pieces of the Chintamani stuff. Fucking hell. What's in this box? Ah, there's stuff from the prison job in this game.
Yeah.
That's a picture of Sam.
Yeah. Thanks for nothing, St. Dismas.
What else have we got? I don't want to go straight. I don't want to miss anything. I think I haven't missed anything. What's this one?
Sir Francis and his elaborate
The
puzzles.
cipher disc from Uncharted 3. Oh, the music's different depending on what you pick up. That's really cool. Got a box of tea, Lawrence. What's this on here? Is this a journal from free?
Now this was a crazy ride.
Yeah, around with the pillars. What's the first?
Another lifetime Chloe.
Last thing has been up to my usual shenanigans. Nothing major, but just keep the ear on the line. Stop caught wind or something sound right now. You should ever change your mind. Give me a yell. I'm always on hand for a quick go. I love Chloe. It's a note from Chloe trying to get him back in the business. Is she going to be in this game? Well, I'll tell you in the Spoilercast.
Not really my style anymore.
What the hell is this? Some like belt buckle from something. I'm not really sure. Oh, unless he had different ones on each game. I'm not sure. I never really noticed this bit. So.
Yeah.
So his gun holster with it's a Nerf gun.
They come. Take cover. Surrounded. Bullseye. Right.
Oh, it's got pictures of all the different monster things. That's cool. That's really cool.
Back in business. Yeah, bring it. Yeah, I'll be right there. Time's over.
That was cool. He was playing my Nerf gun and all this game. Ladies and gentlemen, this is possibly the greatest game I've ever played. Just because I don't know. It's just emotional. And I can't miss this, talking about this, the bit when you just sit down. So you're sitting down with Elaine, about to have dinner, and then you have dinner, and then he says something like, you do the washing up if I can beat you on your jumpy platformy game. And I was just thinking, alright, it'll just be some random generic game. And then do you know what it is? It's fucking Crash Bandicoot. You get to play through Crash Bandicoot, and oh my god, it was so cool just to do that. And it just fits so well. It's just the PlayStation 1, you got the sound effects, and oh mate, it just fucking I was dead. Like, I mean, just look at my reaction.
At least, let me try to earn it or something. Let me play you for it.
You'll play me for it?
Yeah, your little TV game thing. I bet I can beat your high score.
You think that you can beat my high score on my TV game thing?
Yeah, I think you're scared now.
You don't even know what it's called.
I don't need to know what it's called. I've seen you play. It's
right.
Jumping and running, and I have a natural talent for that.
Really?
So, what do you say, chicken? Is it a bet?
Oh, wow. Okay, cowboy.
The banter. Oh my fucking god!
Okay, watch.
Scenes. Right. Can I just talk to you? Right. This is going in the spark up. Right. So in this, right. So Nate and Elaine, they're talking. They're sat having dinner, and Nate's like, "Oh, I will watch." He says that he says that if Elena, he said that Elena will have to do the dishes if he can beat her on his on her TV. He says a TV game thingy, and I'm just thinking, oh, this is gonna be some bollocks thing. And he's like, oh, it's just running, jumping, you know, that's just a simple thing. But then guess what fucking pops up? Do you know what the TV game thing is? It's a fucking PlayStation 1. And you saw my reaction. What game is it on about? Oh my god, it makes the PlayStation 1 noise. No, wait, Naughty Dog.
Is this it?
No, it has to load.
Oh my Jesus Christ.
This is taking a really long
No.
time.
You have
It's not what I think it is it?
When you turn something on, you expect it to...
No!
There we go.
It's got fucking Crash Bandicoot in the game!
Crash Bandicoot.
What the fuck?
Is there a problem?
What?
No, just, how do you make it go?
I'm
Push the
dead.
start button.
I knew that.
All right.
I'm dead. Am I
Okay.
playing
So
it?
you want to run towards the camera.
Or is he playing it?
Run to the camera. Got it.
Oh my god, we get to play
The
Crash
circle button
Bandicoot.
is your spin.
Spin time.
Yeah, press X to jump.
Right. Which one's X?
Right thumb. Okay, run away from the boulder.
Why is the boulder chasing me?
Just run away from it.
I did nothing to this boulder.
Couple of sort of honourable mentions while we're in the middle of this sort of video. Got the clock tower section. When you're in Madagascar, you've got to climb up the clock tower and all that sort of stuff, and then it collapses, and that you have to ring the bell, and then the bell falls, and it's just kind of an epic moment. The rural Madagascar was also a really cool part where you're sort of driving through the sort of plains of Madagascar, and you can see the massive volcano, and there's all the different routes, and it just looked gorgeous, and it showcased how the game looks and stuff like that, and the graphics and all that sort of stuff. But the next thing that I'm going to show you my reaction to is when we find out Nathan Drake's real name.
You're Cassandra Morgan's voice.
Hi?
Michael. I could have shot you.
Yeah, you still might, so, do you mind?
Their last name's Morgan. It's not Nathan Drake, it's Nathan Morgan.
Your mom? She worked for me. As I'm
Wow.
sure you've noticed.
From that you will know that his name is Nathan Morgan, Nathan and Sam Morgan, and their mum was sort of an archaeologist type person who was looked for various treasures, and also was sort of looking into the Henry Avery stuff, which is what motivated Sam and Nate to go after sort of the Gunsway heist treasure and all that sort of stuff from Henry Avery, and that obviously leads into what happens in this game. And I just thought it was really cool because we in Uncharted 3 was told that it's not his real name, and then but with them we've been ages we've just been wanting to know, and then finally they tell us the backstory behind the parents and what happened, and it's really cool. And then yeah, it's just a nice sort of bit of exposition that that we've been waiting for quite a while. Now, probably my favourite part of the game, just out of all, is the sword fight at the end with Rafe. I mean, just look at my reaction to some of this.
Help me with Sam and I'll help you open the door.
I'm not going to be able to enjoy one of these coins, knowing that you and your worthless brothers.
Oh, fucking hell, sword fight? Maybe, I don't know.
Just calm down. You can practice your fencing when we get outside.
Nate, just shut up.
Well, I don't have swords, this is kind
Seriously,
of...
Rafe,
This is literally the best boss fight of the entire fucking series. It was just the most sort of emotional and personal and just brutal like boss battle that we've had from Uncharted. Normally they're sort of like, oh, they're intense, but like this one really mattered. Like Rafe was willing to give everything for this, and he just hated Nathan for trying to take this treasure away from him. And then obviously Sam's trapped at the same time during this, which gives it a bit even more high stakes, and you just fight him. It's just really cool, and eventually you cut a cord and a big thing falls on Rafe and kills him, and you know that's that. And then you think that Sam's gonna die, and at that point I was just like, don't take him away, please don't do that to Nathan, please, just don't, please don't do it. And then he manages to save him, and then they escape and then sail off into the sunset, and then Sam and Nate go their separate ways. Obviously Nate stays with Elena and Sam goes with Sully, and then obviously that's the end of the game. But then we get the epilogue, which I absolutely love, because it shows that Nate and Elena had a daughter, and they've had a really successful sort of archaeology sort of thing. obviously they did it legally, so obviously it's all fine and all that. It's none of the sort of dodgy treasure hunting that he's been doing in the past. And then the daughter finds out about all this crazy stuff that they did, about they finding El Dorado and all this, the Henry Avery treasure, and then Nate starts telling her about everything, and I just really wanted to hear like the full story of him telling her everything, because from his perspective I think it would have been a really cool thing, but obviously they sort of didn't want the game to drag on that long, but I just really thought that was cool. And here's my reaction to the epilogue. Probably going to be the longest reaction. I'll probably show you most of it. But yeah, there we go. What's going on? Whose room's this? It's a dog. Holy fucking shit! Is that the daughter?
Where are they?
Is that the daughter? Oh my god. Epilogue, oh my god.
Mom? Dad? Anyone?
Oh, they're gonna be old.
Yoo-hoo.
So yeah, overall, like I said, it's the best game I've ever played. It's meant so much to me. I mean, this franchise has been, it's sort of made me, I guess. I mean, I've never been attached to a game so much as to with the Uncharted games. As soon as I played Uncharted 2, I just fell in love with it, and I just want to say thanks to Naughty Dog again for just making these games, making this game specifically, and just doing such a good job, and having enough where they've made it a good game. They've made innovations and that sort of thing. They've carried on the storyline, but there's been a lot of fan service, which I really like in most things, where it's got such a following and it means so much to so many people. I just want to say thanks for everything that you've done, and good luck with everything you're going to do in the future. I think you're planning to make a second of The Last of Us. I cannot wait for that. I think we're meant to be getting information at the next E3, which I'm just buzzing for. But yeah, that does bring this video to a close. It probably in total will be quite long, so obviously you've got my reactions as well as the sort of the commentary of me talking about, telling you, obviously explaining my thoughts about each sort of thing in the game. But yeah, like I said, it's the best game I've ever played, and I mean, I'm on my third playthrough of it now. I've been playing the multiplayer as well. I just absolutely love it, and cannot wait for the story DLC. And I'm going to be doing a video sort of talking about what I think is going to be in that soon. Also, I'm going to be doing a review of X-Men Apocalypse. That'll be up a couple of days after this video. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy. Leave a like if you did. Comment on what your favourite moments were from Uncharted 4. Subscribe if you haven't already, because I post all sorts of sort of gaming and nerdy stuff and movies, and I'm going to be trying to focus a lot more on reviews now that my sort of Let's Plays have sort of fizzled out a bit more. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed. I'll see you next time, guys.